Hello guys, my name is Christine Dorselis and thank you so much for watching my channel. And if this is your first time, please go ahead and subscribe and like so we can make more videos for you in the future. Alrighty, today our topic is a pretty interesting one. It is about the unconventional ways to know that you are actually a leader. Leaderships, right? Not everybody knows if they're a leader or not. But I came up with a few ways to actually find out if you are a leader. And some of them are coming from my own personal life and other entrepreneurs that I know and friends with and talk to and work with. So, how do you know unconventionally that you are a leader? I'm gonna give you some tips, and there are gonna be very good for people who are trying to decide whether or not they should quit their job, or whether or not they should take a leadership position at their job, whether or not they should stay in the current business they actually own, or if they should go back to being an employee. And there are different type of people when it comes to leadership deciding. Maybe you have a little hard time selling what you're selling yourself, and making connection with your either your employees, or making connection with your customers, your followers, your fan, your client, and all that may make you doubt yourself. But if you already started a business, I'm gonna tell you right now, that is the first red flag that you are a leader. Okay, you may find other ways to do better at what it is that you're doing. There might be a reason why you're not excelling at it yet. And if you are new, that's definitely a reason that you are not excelling at it yet, because things do take a little time. You have to learn. It's a process, okay? If you already started, if you're already on the road of doing this, you're a new entrepreneur, if you've been an entrepreneur for a while, yes, you are a leader. There is no doubt. Now, let's talk about how do you know if you are an entrepreneur while you actually have a job and you're unsure if you should take a leadership position at your job, or you should go on being a solo entrepreneur, or having a big business, hiring people, and all this good stuff. How do you know? You fight often with your bosses. Yes, that is a sign. If you are always disagreeing with people that are above you, that is a sign you are a leader. The reason why you're not agreeing with them is not because you are, I don't know, disobedient. Nobody should be called anybody disobedient or obedient. We're not pets, right? But let's just say you see things differently. You can see the way things have been done actually is not working, because you are a visionary. You can see beyond what everybody else is doing, the routine, the mundane that everybody is getting into, that whole, you know, round and round and round and round that everybody's doing. You see it doesn't work. You see a better way to do it. You are a leader, so you might end up fighting with your boss all the time and things like that. Leaders usually don't fight with their coworkers. Actually, you are more likely, that's another way to know, you are more likely wanting to help your coworkers. If you have little disagreement with a coworker, another employee that is not on top of you, is because maybe they're also leaders and you guys bump heads. But usually you are more likely the person to help, to take initiative in helping people. And that brings me to the other way you can know that you are a leader. You always lead on your own work. You're always trying to do more than is expected of you. Okay, that is a sign that you are a leader. Another sign to know that you are a leader, you always want to follow up with people you helped, like clients, co-workers, patients. If you're a nurse like me or doctor like me, you're not satisfied with just taking care of them for that day. You want to know how they did when you went home, or how they're doing now, like 2 months later, 2 weeks later. You want to know, you're concerned about them. You are a leader. You are a PCA, you are a nurse, you are a doctor, you're a PT, you're a respiratory therapist, and you were working with someone, but you still want to know, how did they do? They went to a different floor or a different unit, or they get discharged home. You want to know, how did they do? How they are doing. That is a big sign you are a leader. You don't like to start things and not finish it. That's a sign you are a leader. You're not just one stop. You're not just one thing. You want to care for the whole holistically. You care about the whole procedure. You care about everything. And the other signs to know that you are a leader, you have been in prison or you have been arrested in jail. That's a sign you are a leader. You actually don't go with the flow. You don't try to do what people tell you, or because you just feel like you know better. Somewhere inside of you, you have something greater to give, and you may not be able to channel that energy yet. So you are actually doing things that get you in trouble. If you meditate, I promise you, if you do breath work, I promise you, if you practice mindfulness, you'll be a great leader. You don't have to go to jail and prison to find out how good of a leader you are, okay? That brings me to the other things too. You have people always following what you do. Like, if you're a girl, you feel like other girls are jealous of you. That's a sign you're a leader. If you're guys, you feel like other guys are intimidated by you, or they follow you, or they do things you do. You can see that. If you're in a group of people talking and everybody kind of looking at you, you are a leader. Okay, every time you talk, your voice is expanding. You are a leader. Okay, other ways to know that you are a leader: you are lit for work. Yes, that's a sign. You are always lit for work, to get to work, and you are always late to go home. You are the last one to show up and the last one to leave. You don't follow schedules. You don't get it. You don't understand it. They tell you to be there at 8 o'clock and you are just showing up at 8:30, 9:30, and you are so nonchalant about it. You really don't care. Or maybe you care, you're rushing because you don't understand how you're always late. You're actually a leader. You want to make your own schedule. That's the reason why you are that way. And it's okay. Accept it. Accept it. You cannot work under somebody else's micromanagement. That's okay. You are a leader. And the other way to know as well you are a leader, you may actually do little at work. You are doing very little. You don't care to do much at all. That's because you are a leader and you're burned out and you're done with the mess around you. You just don't have it to give anymore. You don't want to give yourself that much energy anymore. You've done it. You try so hard in the past to make your workplace better and it's just not working. People just don't get you. Okay, that's a big sign you are a leader. They don't get you. They don't understand what you're trying to do, how you're trying to make it better, how you're trying to make your work easier, smarter, and better. When they don't get you, then what happened? You become withdrawn, and at that point you don't really care about this job anymore. It's time for you to go. You are a leader. You have something better to do in the world. Another way to know that you are a leader, you take pride in your work. You have ownership. When you do something, you are proud of it and you back it up. You will fight for your work. Like if somebody want to take credit, you might be upset and not say anything if you're shy, but you are upset. You do like to take ownership and you do like recognition. That happened to me. I changed the charting system at a job and I didn't get the credit for it, or the documentation, not the charting system, but the documentation methods, and I didn't get credit for it. Somebody else's was given the credit and I was upset. I did not say much. I told a few people, but I was really, really upset, and that was my last job. Okay, that was my last job. Another way to know that you are a leader, if you are a girl, you are always trying to fix everybody around you. Yes, leaders, girls who are leaders, always trying to fix people in relationship, always think you can help your men do better, always trying to help your kids do better, always trying to make people be better. I have to make another video for this one because don't waste your time. Don't waste your energy fixing people. Put that energy here. Put it here. Within. With yourself. Focus on you. You are a leader. We need to expand. You need to expand your leadership role, not by fixing people, but by putting your own vision in motion. You need to use your own vision to create something big. That's why you're trying to fix everything. Don't fix people. Don't fix everything. Make life easy for you. I'm always gonna say meditation is key. Breath work, breathing technique is key. Guys, please do breathing technique, do meditation. When you finally get your vision, you know what you wanna do, you got it, you ready to roll. Don't make life easy. Don't try to work with people who are difficult. Focus on, as a leader, I'm gonna tell you right now, focus on the people who make things easy for you. Always choose the path, the least resistance. And if you're unhappy at work, at your job, if you're unhappy with some employees you already have, some coworker you already have, let them go. If you can fire some people, fire them. And if you're not, on that level to fire people, it's not your company, you're not the boss or whatever, then go somewhere else. If you're unhappy, you're not supposed to be unhappy. Make your life as easy as possible. And if you're a leader, please don't fight with people. Go put your energy into your own vision and don't get arrested. Stop it. Thank you so much for watching this channel, and please go ahead, subscribe and like, so we can make a more beautiful, better videos for you. Please go meditate. I need some today. Bye.